Well, it's time to make chicken parmesan.
Wow.
And I've got a couple pounds of boneless, skinless chicken. We're going to fillet that, pound them out real thin, and then we dredge it in the eggs and the breadcrumbs and fry that up. Meanwhile, we're going to put it over penny pasta, so we're going to cook that. When you put it all together, I've just got a couple of cups of favorite marinara sauce. I didn't make it myself this time.
Oh, okay, but that's good. As long as you have one that you like, you know, just get your favorite.
Absolutely.
Can't make everything every day.
I've got mozzarella and Parmesan we'll put over the top.
Okay.
Now again, too, the same thing about the breadcrumbs. You usually make yours from scratch.
I usually do.
This time, for this recipe, you don't really need to do that. Kind of depends on what you're making. In this case, since we're just breading the chicken, we're okay.
Yeah, okay.
So let me show you.
And I noticed they're seasoned, like, just get the ones that say seasoned.
I get the seasoned ones.
Okay.
Now, now the fun part. What you do is you get the boneless, skinless chicken, and it's pretty thick, so you're going to want to cut that in half. And the way you do that, or slice it thin, I use the palm of my hand and hold the chicken down, and then with a sharp knife, you're just slicing through.
Yeah.
Of course, be very careful.
Yeah.
And what this does...
You slicing it all the way through?
All the way through.
Oh, okay, because you're not going to stuff it with anything, obviously.
No, these are cutlets.
Okay.
So then you get these thin pieces, but you even want to use the mallet and pound them out thinner. Now, if you don't have a mallet, you could do it, Patty has been known to do, is to cover it with plastic wrap, take just a little sheet of plastic wrap, and then use a heavy skillet.
Like frying pan.
Yeah, sometimes I cover it just to...
And I noticed you're just using the flat side of the mallet, not the...
Exactly.
Okay. Well, I think it would shred it, wouldn't it, if you use the other?
So you're just making it thin, and they're going to cook real quick, and I like it because they're going to cook quick. They're not going to sit in that oil. So I'm going to finish, doing all these, and I'll meet you at the stove, and we'll get started. Okay, well, we're ready to go. I got everything set up here. I got my little assembly line for the chicken. I got the pounded out chicken. We're going to put that in the eggs, and then the breadcrumbs and fry that. I got my marinara sauce warming up. The pasta is ready to drop, so I'm going to drop that in there. I already put the salt in.
I was just going to ask you.
Yeah, so I'm going to drop that in and turn up the heat a little bit and stir it up. While that is cooking, then we can get started with the chicken.
Okay.
So basically you're going to take your nice thin pieces of chicken.
Wow, that looks great.
You're going to put it in the eggs, then right into the breadcrumbs, and you want to really coat it good.
Coat it well.
And it's okay to use your hands. Just make sure, because it's chicken, that anything else you touch, you're going to really have to clean up.
Well, you have to use your hands. Come on.
And you can hear that nice sizzle when I dropped it in. So that's a good sign.
I'm very excited.
And we just keep going. We're going to fill that pan up. See how it's browning up? It's just looking great.
And I like it, the breading is sticking right to it. It's not
sticking to it, and it's thin, it's light.
Yeah.
But you want that, because that really coats it nice.
Wow, it's going to be great.
We're not there yet, but when we're just almost ready to pull it, I'm going to take the lemon, I'm going to do it now, and you're just going to squeeze it right over the top. That adds that little extra flavor, and you're right, you got to step back.
I just did say, that's what I did. Oh, that's fabulous.
Doesn't it look great?
Yeah, if I could eat it just like that.
And then you take it out. Oh no, you want to wait, because it's really worth it. I always take it out and put it on a paper towel, again, to absorb some more of that grease.
Yeah.
It's going to go for just a little bit longer here. See how they plumped up, even though we, pounded them out pretty thin. They're plumped up. Let me see what's going on with the pasta here. I'm going to stir that in the background.
See that going.
Okay, Patty, everything's ready. We're going to plate up a dish here.
Wow.
So I usually start with just a little bit of sauce in the bottom of the plate.
Okay. This is an individual portion,
This will be just an individual one.
Okay.
Kind of a big individual one, but that's okay.
Well, that's for us.
That's right.
Regular size for us.
The penny's done perfect.
Oh, wow.
And again, you do it al dente, or really it's whatever your taste is.
Right.
But you could put a good portion on there.
It's like a nice,
And then the next thing I do is, this is the part that's so much fun.
Put a
little more sauce.
Okay, I was just going to ask.
At this point then you're ready to take a couple good pieces of chicken and assemble it on top.
Wow.
And I'm going to ask you to help me garnish this with some Parmesan mozzarella cheese, if you don't mind getting that.
Let me grab that.
And
I got some
then,
right here. Do you want me
if
to
you have,
just
yeah,
put it
go
over the
ahead,
top?
put it on top.
Okay, this is fresh mozzarella.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Since we squeezed the lemons, I like to put a little lemon rind there because it looks
Nice
cool.
fresh mozzarella, Parmesan.
And the finishing touch, I'll let you put a little basil leaf on there for color.
Okay, well, you know, I like to do that anyway because then people kind of know what's in there, and we did in the breadcrumbs have a nice mixture of everything.
So I'm going to zoom in and show that. There's your finished plate. Do you want to lift that up for me so I can get a nice close-up?
Sure.
Right about there.
Fabulous.
Fantastic. Another great meal to enjoy.
Manja.